Hey guys, it's Nicole. Welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to show you how to make wraps. They're gluten-free. They're not paleo. They do have grains in them, but they are gluten-free. They're dairy-free. They're vegan, and they're really good. You can make them into like a veggie wrap or any sort of wrap. You can use it as a tortilla. So let's get started. So the first thing you want to do, of course, is to wash your potatoes, and unfortunately you got to peel them for this recipe. I don't usually like doing this because there's a lot of nutrients in the peels, but be sure to compost them because we don't want to waste. So then after you peel all your vegetables or all your potatoes, you want to just chop them up into medium-sized pieces because we're going to be steaming them, or you can boil them as well. So just put them in a small amount of water and bring to a boil, and then you can lower it to a simmer and let the potatoes cook. And then we want to use some white rice flour and garbanzo bean flour for this recipe. So put the flours into a large glass bowl along with about a teaspoon or so of salt, and I like to put garlic powder and onion powder in here as well, and you can add anything you want really. And then just mix that all together until it's well incorporated, and check on your potatoes, and once you can take a knife and sort of pierce them easily and they fall apart, they're ready to go. So then let them cool and smash them until they're completely smooth. You don't want any lumps here. And then you want to put this aside and let it cool until it's completely cooled and ready to handle. And then add it to the flour, and then you want to just knead it all together and use your hands. And you don't have to knead it a lot because we're not creating any gluten here. So just mix it all together, and then with your hands just mix it and knead it up until it's all incorporated together. And then take some rice flour and just sprinkle it onto a clean surface and put your dough ball in the middle there. And I like to just cut this in half and then cut it into 8 equal pieces, and I even weigh each piece so that each one is fairly the same size, pretty much the same size. So just break it apart and into 8 separate balls, and then take one of the balls at a time and roll them out to about half a centimeter thick or so. You can make them thinner or thicker, but just remember, the thinner it is, the easier it's going to rip. So just roll it out, and it's probably going to rip while you're rolling it a little bit, but just piece it back together. See, there it goes. So just kind of mold it back together. And then I like to, it doesn't have to be perfect. Some people like to make these look perfect. I don't really care. They can look rustic. And then just take a spatula and sort of just glide it underneath to get it off of the countertop, and then gently lift it up. And then you're going to want to, I like to use cast iron skillets. It seems to work the best with this, and just kind of put a little bit of coconut oil or whatever oil you want to use, and then lay the bread on there. And then let that cook for 4 or 5 minutes. And then go ahead and flip it and cook on the other side for another 3 or 4 minutes, and then you've got this delicious flatbread bread, or you can use this for tortillas or a wrap or whatever you'd like. So thanks so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more information on health and nutrition, and please visit my website, my blog. It's nicolesnaturals.blog. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time.